Hi everyone, we are live. Let me bring up my partner. Why am I not? Hold on, because we're
Oh,
having a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't know what StreamYard is trying to do. What?
I don't know why I can't get a groove. Hmm. Oh no. Up in a moment. Hey.
Can you guys hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound like muffled. I don't know what's going on today, but we're still here. We're still live. We're still bringing you this art, no matter what technical difficulties we have. Can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. I can hear you just fine. Let's see what the chat box is saying.
Can everyone hear me okay and see me okay?
They're saying it's skipping.
Huh?
Someone is saying it's skipping. Sinner is saying it's skipping. And then some people are saying all good on my end. Clear to me. 2 people are saying skipping. Is that still the case, guys?
Yeah, your mic sounds skippy to me.
Oh.
Can everybody hear me okay? Am I good? Comment below. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So I'm gonna bring up the first guest, Center, while we get all this situated on the back end. How about that?
Where is Sinner? Everyone, I just want to really brag real quick because this is my my future daughter-in-law. She's seeing my son 6 days. I absolutely love this child. She my daughter. Hi, Sinner. How are you? What do you have for us today? You're doing a song? Oh, you're on mute.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I will be performing a song from my new EP.
Ooh.
The song's called Fragile.
I like that. I love that song. When did your EP drop?
What was it, 2 days ago? 3 days? 3 days ago.
3 days ago. Okay,
Yeah.
good. And where can you hear your EP at?
You can find it on my SoundCloud, which is Sinner.
Okay, chat box, okay, so that everybody gets it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, and then my Instagram, ilove.sinners with a lowercase I. You can find the link to my full EP in my bio. So
Wonderful.
all right. You ready? Mm-hmm. Can you even hear me when I tell you how I feel? Do you even see me? 'Cause I'm standing right here. Don't you know I have feelings too? So don't you know that words cut right through them? Don't you know that I am hurting just like you? I don't wanna really die. I just don't wanna cry anymore. I'm fragile. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to you. I just can't face you. Fragile. There's only so much I can take before I break. Fragile. I'm sorry. sweet. I'm fragile. And there's that. So yeah, that's one of 4 songs on my newest EP. And again, my name on Instagram is ilove.sinners with a lowercase I. I'll put it in a chat box, and the link in my bio, you can find the uh link to the full EP. So yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Um. Okay, there it goes. Hello.
Nikki.
On and blessing them. Like, I know I was mute the whole time. Thank you so much, though.
I can't hear you.
Can anybody hear me?
I can
Yeah,
hear
it's like
you, girl.
open.
Oh, okay. Thank
Okay.
you so. Thank
Okay.
you so. Thank you so much for coming on
Thank
and
you.
blessing us. Everybody, make sure you go get that EP ASAP.
Period. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you for this opportunity.
No doubt. And next up, we have the one, the only,
Right.
Callie the Poet.
Callie the Poet. What's
Hey
up?
y'all.
How you doing?
Nikki, thank you for inviting me. Y'all are awesome.
Well, so are you.
Oh, thank you. Senna, you have an amazing voice. Congrats on the EP. And as soon as I get off, I'm gonna look you up on Instagram. All right. So, tonight I wanted to read. Uh oh.
That's me. I just logged on my phone. Hold on. I'm trying to kick me out on one of the screens. This is what we're gonna do. No, there we are. Now we're all back. Can
All
everybody hear me?
right.
It's something.
Yes. Yep, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Why don't we just get off so that tell us
Cool.
about
We're back
yourself?
to normal.
Yeah, we'll come back to you.
Okay, cool. So I go by Kylie the Poet. Like I said, I'm very excited to be here tonight. I'm gonna read a poem that I wrote after a breakup when I had some time to really think about the part that I played in it and how toxic it was between the two of us. Because a lot of times when we're hurt in relationships, it's always like, I hate you, it's all your fault. But then when you grow and you mature, you start to recognize your own patterns, and how you kind of played a part in where it went wrong. So this one is called Soul Strangers.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna get off the stage and let you do your thing.
Period.
All right. Soul Strangers. I keep this poem in my back pocket just for you. I wrote it during a time of deep reflection when life no longer allows you the luxury of blaming other people for where you find yourself or the lack thereof. I had to find myself. And then once I did, I had to claim her. And when I did, I realized some of the reasons why you never could. You could never trust a woman who surrendered her self respect. Even though your own had suffered the same self neglect, we needed each other. If only to prove that life was as painful as we portrayed it to be. You were my punishment, and I was your retribution. My divinity was oftentimes overshadowed by a deep desire to be saved by an archangel who had forgotten how to use his wings. The only time we felt free is when the ground was caving beneath our feet, because sometimes falling feels like flying until you hit the ground. But you always hit it right, so we both came happily crashing down. Lust was the common denominator that made us believe in immortality, my Cronus. Forever your Medusa, stoned together on sour smoke clouds, trying to get high enough to return to heaven. But the pearly gates don't cast open for born again deviants. Washing away the pain with our own damnation, drunk on golden regrets, sparkling like tequila sunsets, we bathed in brown liquor blues until we drowned, waiting for the God in us to remember. Do you remember now? I keep this message with me in the hopes that I'd get to see you face to face again, since we were so bad at seeing eye to eye before, or more accurately, we could both see perfectly. We were just looking in different directions. You reached out recently, hoping to grab hold of some peace in a chaotic world, or to simply grab a soft piece of me. I'm not quite sure, but I do know if you love a man that doesn't know his own worth, he'll eventually hate you for it, until you hate you for it, until hate becomes euphoric. We reveled in the consequences of being too far gone to ever be whole, and fiends for dishonor never truly want to be fixed like you, spending more time suppressing your indiscretions than undressing me, and me willingly focusing on your flaws so I didn't have to expose my own, like me chasing down a metaphorical father I could force to love me. I think I called you daddy too. And you running away to recreate the same devastation your mother faced when your father's love left home. I think you liked when I called you daddy too. I should have called you wordsmith, because to get what you wanted, your soft lips used hypnotic diction much more often than your hard dick ever used women. You called me love. But that's only because it was the prettiest verb in your vocabulary that neither one of us understood. I've heard it said that you should never fall for a poet because their words are much more beautiful than their intentions, and I must agree, I've been known to be a poet too. And manipulating time, space, and people comes naturally to the wounded. I often wonder if I had taken the time to kiss your damaged heart back into rhythm, would it have beat down your broken walls and left you open enough to love me? Then reality reminds me that I've been an empty shell since the tender age of old enough to be invaded and abandoned, and there just wasn't enough softness left in this hollow soul to be what either one of us needed anyway. We were two stars pulled into an eternal dance that drained us both and left a hole blacker than the sum of our sins. Our circumstances were the only reason we fell into orbit, and the concept of marriage was as ridiculous as monogamy. I do admit, though, there are times that I sit and wish the monsters in my closet had left my innocence intact, at least until I was old enough to handle the destruction they would cause. Then maybe I'd have been strong enough to help you heal from the turmoil of being fractured in the exact same way. Now, staring at your face, I know there will never be closure. A mirror can't forget its own reflection. It has to be shattered until the echo is unrecognizable. And I've finally grown the strength to be okay with that. I keep this just for you because it's easier to recite this poem than to simply say goodbye, stranger. Thank y'all. So I do want to say, you can find me on Instagram at Callie the Poet, the same as my name down here. It's just underscores between Callie and the.
I don't know. I keep having some difficulty. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hi, Callie. Thank you so much. Make
Thank y'all
sure
for
you.
inviting me.
Yes, I know that you have another virtual that you're about to go on. Where's that at for women's, right?
Yep. Miss Amira Bilal, she runs a group called When Women Speak, and they're having another open mic. It starts at 7:30.
I mean, you just getting popular just overnight. Just see how-
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because
yeah.
honestly, there was a long time where I would look at my stuff that I wrote and like, oh, this ain't good enough, you know. So I'm just like you, Nikki. Like I'm finding my voice, and I'm grateful to have a platform, despite all the craziness that we're
Mhm.
going through right now, where I can share it.
Well, you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing.
Thank
Yes. And
you,
we're
Take
grateful for you joining us on tonight.
thank you, ladies.
care.
Everybody have a good night. I'm gonna stay on for a couple more minutes. Hopefully, I get to see another performer.
Yes.
All right, take care.
Bye bye.
Yes. Yeah.
So who do we
Nettie,
have?
who do we got next? Who do we got coming up? Who do we got on deck?
So it's supposed to be Samantha, right? Or is it Marco?
Yeah,
I
so Samantha on we have Samantha on deck, but coming up next we have
it's
Marco.
Marco. I'm sorry, I see it now. Oh, man, I'm chopping it up today.
let
Wow.
me let me break him into the room. Let me break him into the room, break him into the room.
Hi.
But how you feeling tonight, Nettie? I don't even think you introduced yourself. Who are you? What is Nettie Long Poetry all about?
Oh my goodness. Well, those of you who
Nettie?
do not know who I am, I'm Betty Long Poetry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. I'm Nettie Long.
Yes.
I am Nikki the P. Nikki, Nikki D, the poet sidekick. We are former Shirley girls. She actually kind of took the thing. I love her to death. She's kind of like put me out, and she's just a great source of a resource. Let me just tell you, whatever she's involved in, she knows I've got her back. I'm here. And she's pushing me to do things I didn't think I would ever be doing. But I owe a lot of love to her. But I'm yeah, just a former shy girl, just like she is. That's pretty much my story.
Okay, and we have Marco who has joined us. Marco, we're going to give you the stage. Introduce yourself, spit your piece, and we'll come back and chat later.
Great. Thank you.
I don't see him though. Pretty dark.
I'm sorry.
I don't see you.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Yeah. I'm outside on my deck, so it's a little bit. So forgive the lighting, but I'm just gonna go right into it. Uh, Friend me on Facebook. I don't have any official social media yet. But let's go right in. Wish I knew whether my licks sank to the tick your clock's making. Keep punching these hours. My heroes had their backs already. They were writing chapters on barely any ink. I read them, snug, neath comforter, playing what if. I don't gotta swim for them to say my name. Mom's mutual's heart react I'm a natural. I don't know, you think I'm onto something? I asked the sheep, staring at me, all like, count us, bitch, you got work tomorrow. Yet even clocked in, bent down, chins up, scoping out a light that might end this cockeyed tunnel shrouding key to life. It doesn't rattle. I know. I've heard it before. Saw understanding after. Felt faith they'll keep theirs. before heading out, knowing empty house and me alone won't equal my own. You can't play to hear him cheer, though. But, man, this wheel, way I'm inventing it. Way I'm inventing it, man. Phew. Thank you.
Great job, Marco.
Thank you.
What tell us how you
I
were inspired.
can't hear you.
I don't,
I can't hear you.
okay, how about now?
Hello?
Yes. Nikki, you coming on? Wow, we've never had this problem before.
Oh, no, wait. I can now. Right now, yeah, you're
I
good.
know.
Oh, okay. I was saying great job. And what inspired that piece?
Can't hear you.
Can't hear Nikki.
So what inspired you to write that, you to get into poetry, to get into sharing your art?
What inspired me to write poetry?
Can you hear me?
I heard part of that.
Yes.
What inspired me to share my art and write poetry? Was that the question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I've always been very creative, and I've always been looking for kind of a venue to express myself. And I started writing about almost 2 years ago, and I feel that of all the art forms I've experimented with, I think this is the most liberating for me. And I've always liked performance and acting and things like that. So this is also sort of a vehicle for me to get those juices flowing as well, or so.
Hey Marco, have you are you deciding whether or not to join our poetry boot camp on the 19th?
On the 19th, yeah, no, I would be more than happy to do that. I haven't. It's on the 19th. You said.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Go on, Nikki.
Yes, it will be via Zoom.
Okay. What time is that?
Yeah. It's at 1 p.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can. I would totally be down for that. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. There's plenty more where this came from too. This is still something I'm sort of woodshedding a little bit. So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight
Thank you for having me.
and blessing us with that piece. Now, Nettie introduced herself, so let me introduce myself. My name is Nicki D, the poet. I'm nothing but a former shy girl who found her voice through poetry and now uses poetry to help others find their voice. Currently, right now, I do have 3 books out on Amazon as well as my personal website, Nicki D, the poet. Tonight is actually the last day of the $10 sale. So if you order your book tonight, you can get it for $10. All ebooks is on $5. And right now, I'm about to do my single from my latest book, The Shy Girl Speaks, called Sneaky Link.
Uh-oh.
I'm more than a sneaky link. I reply to phone calls, good morning, text, flowers, and dates. Oh, if that's not enough for you, I'll give you 2 options. Come correct or get the fuck out my face, and I don't care what I allowed in the past. The woman I am today can't relate. You see, I'm more than a sneaky link. Sending heart shaped emojis all up in my DM, writing me essays about how fine and everything you would love to do, but I checked my profile, not one like, not one comment from you. I guess public displays of your affection makes you uncomfortable, which is funny because you sent me a picture of your erection even before you knew my name. You said my work that you love my post last couple. And I said it before, clearly this is not a relationship. you have problem with your comprehension, so let me say this shit again. I'm more than a of my my ass and what is in between my thighs. So, truth be told, without a meaning of mind, you can't even get her wet. What you still doing in my DM for? Meaning, if you don't think enough of me to text me throughout the day, don't text me after 10 p.m. asking me what I'm doing. I'm in bed, legs closed, being the child of God that Spencer and Marlene raised. You know what my biggest problem with you niggas are today? Number one, you don't know how to date. Half of y'all are crappy lay. Always accusing a female, one of you for your money when you don't have a pot to piss in or want to throw it out. Always so quick to pull little Johnny out. What's your status? When was the last time you got tested? When was the last time you even saw a PCP walking around looking like a walking STD? What I'm gonna need you to do is stay the farthest distance away from me. Now, typically, I'm not a bitch, and I really don't mean any disrespect. But if you think you ever have a chance of getting with Nick, I'm gonna need you to learn how to come correct. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what is going on with StreamYard on tonight. Last time we definitely didn't have
last time it was perfect.
this many problems.
I don't know. I don't know if we should just. Oh my goodness.
Thank you guys.
It's still lagging.
For hanging in there and bear with us.
I don't know. Should we log off and come back in?
Nettie. I don't know why it's not letting me bring anybody back on. I don't know. Can you guys hear me in my chat?
Yeah, I can hear you. How about me? You can hear me?
Yeah, you're good. We do apologize for all the technical difficulties we are having tonight. I'm going to run that poem back probably later on tonight for you guys to hear it without it chopping up. But we're still here. You still going to get that. This art is the next poet in the building, Natty? I can't see.
Samantha, are you there? I'm typing in the chat. I don't know. Let's see.
If not, Natty, you want to bless us with a piece? I feel like you got something that you just want to share with us on tonight.
Oh, hold on one second. Sure. I have a piece that I wrote some time ago. It's called A Tree, Rich in Its Bark, Strong, Dark. And when I wrote this piece, I wrote this literally after when George Floyd was murdered. Very, very upsetting. And this is what came from my came from all the ignorance that was going on in the world. A tree planted by the waters will never lack dry roots or withered leaves that fall from its branches, left with the greenery intact like it's a magical forest or something. Rich in its bark, strong, dark. The finest woods a timber fellow would ever find in order to warm up his family at night. And these trees, they offer so much quality of life, and yet it sees raging wars to put out these fires that ignite all over the world and put an end to all its devastation for every living creature's habitation. But for human life, we spend it in a way that prefers it this way. Lack of communication, lack of rehabilitation, discrimination, too slow to react to people's outrage, selfish to consider their outcries for their martyred. What is left for the birds that continue to ravage rage its wars against its own American bark? American strong, American dark. And so it is so. A man, a man's life could be given all the special treatment needed to benefiting him to get him ahead in life, be the upstanding citizens that they expect, flourishing in all kinds of accolades and accomplishments, perhaps even be the president and still be met with being met with the constant thought of being a threat, looked upon as a defect, all because of his bark, his strong, his dark, defending defeating by its social memberships of all human life, wars against police brutality and modern day lynchings. It would take hundreds of years to undo what has been done here. No justice, no peace. That's my piece for that. Was everybody able to hear that?
Yes. You missed my yes. Let's go. Let's go. And I think Samantha has entered the room.
Symphora. That's what she likes to be called.
Oh, I do apologize. Symphora has entered the room, so I'm gonna add her and right now to see what she's gonna bless us with on tonight. Hi.
Hi, you can hear me? You can hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you the stage. Feel free to introduce yourself.
All right. So my name is Samantha, and I just like to be called Symphoria. That's kind of my stage name. I do a little bit of poetry. I write music. I sing, play the piano, a little bit of everything. You know. I'm gonna do two pieces tonight, but I'm going to do one of my short poems, and I'm going to do a cover by Tasha Cobbs, and I'm going to sing For Your Glory, but just a little bit of it. You know, I won't hold you too long. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is my poem. It's called Our Love, and I wrote this poem because sometimes people mistaken love for, abuse. So I'll read it for you. It's called Our Love. It says, sometimes our love can be mistaken, leave us bruised, damaged, and awakened. Shaken, confused, muddled, and misconstrued, for the advantage was taken. Our hearts weren't meant for hurt, stomped down, demolished, and disabled, and left in the dirt. It makes it hard for us to know our worth. Sanforia. I only write short poems because, I feel like I get more across and said when it's less, when it's less said, you understand more. Okay, so now I'm going to sing a song for you. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. I'll cross the hottest desert. I'll travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. I'll cross the hottest desert. I'll travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. I wanna be where you are. I gotta be where you are. I wanna be where you are. I gotta be where you are. I wanna be where you are. I gotta be where you are. Peace is where you are. I gotta be where you are. Thank you.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh, beautiful,
Yes.
Yes. So we got people in the chat.
Yes.
We got people in the chat going crazy for singing. I'm glad you put us through that worship moment because a lot has been happening today and we all need to take a breath and just worship for a little bit. So we're so happy you decided to join us. Where can we follow you? Because you have an amazing voice, you have amazing poetry, you have the singing, you have the poetry. So I know people want to follow you. They want to know more about you and your journey.
Honestly, like, if it wasn't for Miss Nettie, I would not have been on this tonight. Like, I'm really shy. I don't have any social media where I sing. I don't post poetry. I don't do any of this. Is actually my first time performing for anyone. So I was kind of nervous.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you could have your first time here on the former Shy Girl
Right.
open mic. Cause what better way for a Shy Girl to come out than on the former Shy Girl open mic? So I'm looking for some social media to drop soon. I'm looking to see some pages where you're sharing your beautiful poetry, you're doing covers, or maybe writing your own song. Cause we need to hear more of that beautiful voice.
I'm very proud of you, sweetheart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I'll keep in touch with her,
No
and the
doubt.
up and running. I'll make sure, I'll shoot it out.
Yes. Thanks again for joining us on tonight.
Oh,
Nettie, who do we have coming up next?
let's see. I don't know. I'm not seeing my list.
We have Mia, who is someone I have been working very closely with. I
Oh,
am very, very proud of her. Let me bring her to the room. Let me bring her on in. Bring her on in. You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
How you doing
Like you said,
tonight?
Mia. I'm good. Like you said, Mia, it's Maya.
Are you ready? I'm sorry, Maya. So introduce to people, the people who don't know you. Introduce yourself. I'm gonna give you the stage. Let you introduce yourself and let you do your thing. All right.
Okay. All right. So my name is Maya, and I write songs. I write spoken word poetry. I've been doing it for a while. It's what I love doing. Got a couple other things that I've been working on too. So that's pretty much it. But I'm actually going to do two poems. They're actually really short pieces tonight. The first one that I'm actually going to do, it's a poem that I wrote, and it's called "Death Is What They Speak." All right, so here it goes. Lies cease before they fall upon me. Cause like the deceased, they don't exist. So they reap what they speak when they speak words of death to murder me. Is it I they visualize bringing to a demise? Is it my death they theorize will make them come alive? Is it I they crucify and slander with their lies to resurrect their own lives which have died along with their pride? I, the image of a vengeance in their minds. What they see is revenge, but what I bleed is their lies. Could it be I, the truth that never lies, the one they crucify for telling their lies? Or is it I, the truth they despise, the one who never ceases to annihilate their lies? All right, and so that was a really short one. That was just part one. There's another part to it, but I'm not going to do that one right now. Um, and this second poem that I'm actually about to do is one that I actually wrote, and it's called God's Will. And it's actually a pun intended when I say God's Will, like WHEEL and WILL. But anyways, this one's it's another short one, and it's called God's Will. And here it goes. Reflecting upon the past is a thing of the past, forgetting what is already past and moving forward to surpass. The attacks that the enemy used in an attempt to make me crash, but was clashed with my God given task beyond his grasp. See, he figured he could manipulate the course of my fate to deter me from my destiny, leading me to his gates. But a scheme has a regime with a deceptive plan to deceive the minds of those still seeking who truly want to believe. So, in order to mislead those blinded by his deceit, the devil lays out a plan to lead you to your defeat. But the only way to beat him and keep him from what he seeks is to let God take the wheel and give Jesus the driver's seat. All right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do tonight.
Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
just love her. I love the way that she flows. It's so like jazzy and crisp. I mean,
Thank
it's just,
you.
it's beautiful. And it's got like a sexy tone. I just love it.
I
Yes,
love
I like. I tell her all the time. I love her style. It's definitely unique. Definitely keep that.
it.
And
I
and
appreciate
tell
it.
everybody where to follow you. Your social media.
Right now you can follow me on Instagram. I haven't really posted much stuff up yet. I'm working on that. So hopefully sometime next year I'll be able to get that together and start really posting my work. I'm on Instagram at Stylistic Lyricist, and I'm also on Facebook as well. But that's it for right now. But I have some things I'm working on. So
Yes. Well, we thank you for coming back because she did grace the stage last month. We thank you for returning to the
Yeah.
stage this month and killing it like you always do.
I appreciate that again, and thank you for the opportunity as well, as always. And I love what you guys are doing. It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, you're
And it's
welcome.
artists like you that come out, that come each and every time to bless the mic, that keep us going, right,
Yes, ma'am.
Nutty? Well, without further ado, we're going to
Yes.
go ahead and bring on our next
For
artist.
eternity.
It's my papa.
For eternity. Is she up? I don't see her.
Is she there?
There she is.
Hello.
Hi.
Can y'all hear me good and everything?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And let me
That's
tell you how
good.
excited I am for this young. Oh, we've got
nervous.
quite a few young people like Sinner. She's only 18. Symphoria is only 18. How old are you? For eternity.
I am 17. I'll be 18 later this month in like
I
2
have been following you. I was probably like your 40th person following you. So I've been following your journey for quite some time, and you are amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. And I just had to have you on. I know you got a couple projects going on. So I'm gonna stop talking. You tell us all about what you're doing,
Okay.
and what you're about to do, and then tell us what you're gonna do today for us.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Eternity, everyone. I go by E for Eternity, and I'm a poet, and I sing. I do a little bit of rap, just a little bit. Right now I have a song out called "In My Feelings," and I also have a song called "Sunshine" out, which is the intro to my EP called "Sunshine," which will be out soon as well. And so yeah, I'm gonna be performing both of those songs for you guys. "In My Feelings" and "Sunshine." So I'm a little nervous, so just bear with me out. Hopefully I can hear this music and stuff. Let's get into it. See? Hope y'all can hear the music. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Honestly, I done had it. I ain't in my feelings for no reason. Can't say we ain't speaking for no reason. And how many days has it been? About a week and some change. Don't even bother dialing my number, because I know ain't nothing changed with you. I'll be fine just sitting here reminiscing to this grand piano. Instead of telling you my heart, I tell my pencil and these many pages drifted from our love. Oh, how did we get here? Maybe my love wasn't enough. Maybe I don't know how to love. Maybe I'm just in my feelings. Say, honestly, I done had enough. You know that you love me, but what's love without care? Shut me out of your thoughts. Wonder if you still think about me. Got me all up in my feelings, knowing I don't like feeling, knowing you're the only one I'm feeling. These emotions I've been dealing be the same ones you be testing. To be honest with you, I don't like all the stressing. And I ain't saying I'm done fighting for you. I ain't even saying that I'm giving up on you. But what's a war without two armies? Wish you would put your pride aside for me. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And maybe my love wasn't enough. And maybe I just don't know how to love. Maybe I'm just in my feelings. Honestly, I done had enough. Thank you. My mom's in the next room, Lord. Okay, and that's In My Feelings. The video for that is out. And also, yeah, the video for that is out. You can stream it as well. I'll definitely drop all the links in the chat. Yes, and I have another song called Sunshine that I'm also gonna sing for you guys. I hope you guys like this. I love this song so much. Is it gonna play? Ooh, here we go. Slipping lately. Would you stay around even if love's not found with me? I mean, I'm trying to say. You shine bright just like the sun itself. I love the way your vibe flow. I love the way it helped me to see me for better or worse, or better, no matter the weather. So vibrant, your colors shine brighter than rainbows high, higher than I could ever fly away. Fly with me to another planet where we can be alone together. You're never alone with me, never lonely for too long, shawty. 'Cause I'll be right back, probably around the corner, steady waiting on you to see how my intentions were never to damage. Do you see me standing all in this rain? How do you just brush off my pain? Like this jacket we wearing. I know that you're hurting, and you don't like to show it. You are so inclusive, yet always chose to exclude me from thoughts no one else will ever see when I needed us to be in tune with one another. Still not sure how we could be born together, but always struggle to stay put together for some reason. I often misplace the knowledge of understanding you. I almost sold the little bit of belief I had in you. My apologies for allowing myself tempted. Would you stay around even if love's not found with me, not found with me? If your heart goes astray, would you let me know? You've been slipping lately. My scars gleam brighter than diamonds, and time is past to heal all wounds. But these blemishes, they be timeless, though I just live like I never knew. I'll have you wondering why you even said goodnight, knowing you don't be sleeping well. That's why you never say goodbye. Instead, you're always saying, see you later, hoping to wake up again. Will you be around when our song ends? Would you stay around even if love's not found with me, not found with me? When your heart goes astray, would you let me know? You've been slipping lately. Thank you guys. That's Sunshine. Sunshine is the intro to my EP called Sunshine, just by the way, which will be out very soon, very, very soon. And the video for that is also out. All of those good things are out. So I'll definitely put the link in the chat. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah. Yo, sis, you had me over here dancing and vibing. Like, you definitely put the link to the EP in the chat. I need everybody to go download that joint tonight and run those streams up, okay?
Let's show our
Please do
let's show our
that.
support. I absolutely love this child.
Thank you.
I
I love
Yeah,
y'all.
she's a whole vibe out here,
yeah, it
okay?
really is.
She's a whole vibe.
Nobody needs to on her no
And
more.
we love Mama in the background.
Mama in the back,
That's
okay?
about, okay?
Oh my,
Thank y'all so much.
you're welcome. And I hope that you will consider us again next time when we have another one.
Of course.
All right. Awesome.
Yes, and definitely drop your I know your mom put it in a private chat, but go ahead to the Facebook and make sure you drop the link to your music, drop all your social media because everybody is going off about you, girl.
Yes.
These comments are blowing up, okay? They
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
know they want to hear music, everything.
What's the Facebook? Which one is the what's the name of the
It's
Facebook?
on my Facebook, Nicki D the Poet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nicki D the Poet.
Got you. I'm
Yep.
gonna do that right
So
now.
you'll find the live feed there, and then also on Nicole Davis is underneath that page too. So you'll find the live feed on both pages.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And thank you again for joining us on tonight. Like Nettie said, you're always welcome here on
Yes.
that hashtag former shy girl open mic
I went search.
anytime.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your night.
Thank you, you guys too.
Thank you. Now, Nettie, who we got coming up?
Okay. This girl.
Who we got coming
Oh
up?
my name is Bree Nix. I love this woman. She is a firecracker. If you ever want anyone to host or be a cheerleader, your biggest cheerleader, this one is the person you need to book. She's no joke. She's full of life.
Yo, she been my cheerleader.
I can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
You can hear me now? You can hear me now?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Hey, y'all. Hey, girl.
Hey.
I'm a little confused because I got you up on Facebook and I got you up on here, but it's behind on Facebook.
Yeah,
So
Facebook is delayed.
I feel like in a time loop or something.
Oh, no.
How y'all
Well, we know
doing?
who you are. The people may not know who you are. So go ahead and introduce yourself. And just a little spoiler alert, if you want to know more about Bree Nix, me and Bree Nix is sitting down for a conversation tomorrow night for a little behind the stanzas tomorrow at 7 p.m. So if you like what you hear, feel free to join us tomorrow night. And then we about to get off your stage right now.
Hey, thank you for welcoming me to the virtual stage. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Nicki, because I feel like whatever you do, I'm always on it, and so I appreciate you for always allowing me to share my work and my presence with everyone. For those of you who don't know, my name is Bree Nix. I am a poet, author, and speaker, and a professional shit talker. Hi. And I just like to spread my love and spread my talk and spread what I have to say to anyone willing to listen. So I do have 2 pieces I'm going to do for y'all tonight. Speaking of time loop, one of the pieces is called Time Loop. And then the other piece is called Toxic Ass Nigga. Because, we've all Yeah, I'm gonna get into it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead with that toxic one first. Okay, get that out the way. Tonight has been the latest thus far, reminiscing on every syllable that has left your tongue bar for bar. Overthinking to overstand the movements behind your enigmatic plan. Xeric, my face has become as my soul has released enough of its sorrows and afterglows from my facial tissue to comply. Intrigued by the spell that I've been succumbed to, torn because a peril is sure to come from this truth. Confused because I still risk it all to discover the truth. Anomaly after anomaly. Succumbing signs that allow me to lead blind because no matter how far back I try to rewind, there is nothing that changes the time measured in the movement of souls guided to behold whatever the dream is that's being sold. Selling to the highest bidder the subconscious turmoils of this late night, I lack sleep because there is nowhere for me to store the steeping thoughts inside me, nowhere to run as they face me head on. Incoming as what I knew to me, as what I knew to be mine has gone. Left here to brew in this tea of loose leaf, vanilla, rose, and cinnamon so spicy. Gasping for air as I drown in this love potion, and the more I fight for breath, it's like the closer I get to going into a mental locker with a busted lock, discovering that once where there was protection, there's a knot tied with the strings that once sold my heart. Against my will, the fighting has stopped, drowning in my own hot tea, moisturized by the secretions of my body and still without sleep. My mind aches, but it is my heart that weeps, wishing that this locker wasn't so filthy and the lock wouldn't have broken and you wouldn't have accidentally swept me off my feet. All right, y'all, that was piece one. That was piece numero uno. I hope you all enjoy. And I'm going to just go ahead and say something, right? Because, so the piece is called Toxic Ass Nigga. And because I'm extra, each line starts spelling out toxic ass nigga. Do you know how hard it was to find a word that started with X to make sense? It was hard, but I did it because as a poet, and as a writer, we always researching something, okay? Because we got to get it done. Once we have a concept in our mind, it's not letting go, okay? But let me get into this next piece. It is called Time Loop. This is my first time performing it. I'm always performing something for the first time with Nicki here. Nicki and Natty. All right. A time warp is defined as an imaginary distortion of space in relation to time whereby people or objects of one period can be moved to another. A time loop is defined as a plot device whereby characters re-experience a span of time which is repeated, sometimes more than once, with some hope of breaking out of the cycle of repetition. Which one am I stuck in? Out of place in a repetition of events that cause the same pain, but a new smile that has been championed. With each reset, hurt processed differently. Am I growing or is my attempt to escape being adulterated with the comfortability I consume on each take? Forces beyond me aligning my lesson to ascension, making slight changes to the timeline along the way. The who's, the what's, the whens, the whys that I have conjured inside have no meaning in this realm of lapsing space and time. Floating through the same story, there's been a convolution. I feel it, I see it, but not sure if it's true. Somewhere new, repeating the same action until it's sanctioned beyond my dreams. I relive the moments bringing me closer to, well, that's to be continued. Stuck in what must be an everlasting time loop, a time loop resetting with each sequence containing a new lesson, small clues on how to get to you, except who are you? There's pain in this loop that causes questions of my existence because even though I know what's going to happen, I just won't listen. There's a fuel inside that screams, risk it. But before each reset, it explodes under the notion that what is shimmering is gold. Gold meant for me to retrieve and hold until the hallucinations slip away and I'm buried in coal. Okay, that was Time Loop. I hope you all enjoyed.
As always, we enjoy you, Remix.
You,
Thank you for debuting your piece with us.
of
And you
course.
said you always you always debut stuff, do new stuff with me because I'm family. What you mean?
Right. If you can't do it for family, who you gonna do it for? Natty, I got something on the way. You should be getting it soon, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and I do real quick. I do have a book available. It is called Letters Unsent. It's available on Amazon and Kindle. Or you can order copies from me. If you're in Philly, I deliver. I also don't mind shipping for all that. You can just order it on Amazon. I do have other things available, but if you want to find out more about what I have, you can follow me. I have 2 Instagram pages. If you want to follow my poetry, my movement, everything that I get into, or the work I do, book me for speakings. You can follow me at underscore Bria, Breia. Put some respect on my name. Breia Nicole, Nicole. It's underscore Breia Nicole. I'll put it in the comments, and also at Bree Nix. That's my personal page where I post memes, talk shit, and post pictures of me. But that's BREE.NICCS, and it's fun on both pages. So I hope to see you soon and meet some new faces. Thank you so much,
And
ladies.
again, if you want to see this beautiful young lady again, join us tomorrow night as we dig a little deeper beyond the standards.
We're gonna get into it. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic.
Yes.
You're awesome.
Thank you as always. It's a pleasure. Thank you for joining us tonight. And you always got a spot here. Anything I do, you already know.
And vice versa, baby. You know how we do. You know how we do. All right, I'm gonna get off the stage.
Exactly.
Next fire ass poet comes. I love y'all.
Bye.
Love ya. Who we got coming up next, Nettie?
Oh, we got my boy Elisha Boyd in the house.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hear me?
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Glad
How
that
are
you're
y'all?
here.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. How are you?
Come on, I'm alive. If I'm alive, then I'm doing well. You know what I'm saying? So I go by Miracle Eli. So my real name is Miracle Elisha. So Elisha is my middle name. So I go by Miracle Eli. I think I'm actually related to Nicki from long distance family and all that or something like that. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to be. Yeah, Demetria Winters and you know what I'm saying, all them. I don't know. So I was seeing something on Facebook. Somebody hit me up. Somebody hit you up with something.
We're gonna have to chat offline about that to see where that familiar connection is coming in.
Yeah, I got connects. I got so I'm a little bit from everywhere. I'm a lost boy. I'm a have not. So for me, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to build a platform for different artists, trying to build myself as my conscious artist. You know what I'm saying? I have a long story. So my story is like the background to my music. I do poetry, motivational speaking, spoken word, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. I have my hand in a little bit of everything and trying to, change. My name is Miracle. So
Nice.
it's kind of like, I kind of ain't got no choice. So I got two pieces. For you. I got Make Me Feel. Is with my homeboy Jamel Crawford. And then I got it's called Mission. It's off of J. Cole beat. These songs I did, you know what I'm saying, a little back. My EP is coming out in the spring, so I really can't play none of that. In the C3, I got Crown City Collaborations is the group, and then I'm Miracle Eli as a conscious artist. So both of those mixtapes, my EP and the mixtapes coming out at the same time with the clothing line. Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is let you have the stage so you can do your thing.
Absolutely. If the music is too loud or something, let me know. Or, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the waves is good. So this is Make You Feel. Make Me Feel. Hey, that's loud. I never knew this feeling could be so strong. Just know that you got my head so gone. Now tell me what you need from me, here to satisfy your needs. Loving you is all I wanna do. We're gonna give shout outs to my man. That's it. Sometimes feelings ain't facts, but the fact is I still got feelings. You dig what I mean? So it's different. You gotta learn how to merge them together. You know, pain comes with the lesson, so you need the pain. So I can love through the pain, you feel? Yeah. Yeah. And it feels like I'm locked up in Sing Sing. My soul, my body, my mind, my I sing, 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 sing. Till when I die and I see him, and I pray that you dare just to meet me. Once lived on earth, there's no repeat. No time to fake, there's no repeats. So why so fake when you see me? So why so fake when you see me? How about we live in the parks as a pear tree? Let it be, let it be, let it be. Didn't know like you, baby. Please make me feel so crazy, crazy. There's no problems that ever play me, play me. So baby, I hope you'll be my baby, baby, and never play me. Don't play me. Don't play me, play me. You make me feel like you're the only one for me. You make me feel like I'm the only one for you. And we will never be apart. And it was real love from the start. Facts, big facts. So that's that. I messed up a little bit at the end, I ain't gonna lie. But yo, that's that. You know, that's make me feel. And this is mission. This is for all the people, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't get a chance to meet, or I met, or they left my life, or you know, it's just like one of these, like, you know, it's really simple, but you know, it's just. Him daddy like SOE. Yeah, I'ma just spit. I'ma, yeah. No game. Listen up. Yeah. I'ma just spit as many bars that come to mind and change minds like the cover song that changed lines, like the fire lines out there in California. I couldn't sort revelations spoken these events in the midst of the conquest of good and evil. So who would be evil? Can evil take a person tent and keep pushing till his bones collapse and his heart turns flat, or is he in sync with his journey? Destiny awaits. There's only one step of faith. While I wait till the day my eyes close and he said you did your thing. In other words, I don't wait for a man's complaints. I just take what my faith puts upon my straight stakes. Back in the day, all I had was the steakums with no buns, everywhere and gluten free. I just had nothing to eat and nowhere to sleep with no worries. Cause my brothers and sisters kept me in true peace. It's the mission that I miss you. I miss you. You the mission. And I miss you. I miss you. You the mission. And I miss you. I miss you. You the mission, and I miss you. You the mission, and I miss you. I miss you. You the mission, and I miss you. I miss you. You the mission, and I miss you. I miss you. You the mission, yeah. Yeah, I miss you with every single breath my body takes. My sympathy is on the brink, so I'm placed in the perfect position. So it won't sink with perfect practice, perfect position. It's in the face, so I keep with the front upon his necks for my team to develop as he sits his perfect kick. As I find my favorite siblings I've never seen. Justin, Jeremiah, Angel, Barbara, Genesis. Man, this is our fate. As he facing Canaan, Abel race. As I race to the promised land where we say this is our journey, that's what I be on. The moment you be getting on, I promise we just live strong. Pain don't constitute the problems, that's what they be lying on. The jewelry, and I promise you to see them run. Billy Joel, Kendrick Lamar, that's what I be listening on. Find the soul, find the beat, I promise they can get you, son. Stay patient, stay humble, and stay alive. Run for it, and yes, keep on buying. Just keep on riding. Yeah. It's the mission that I miss you. I miss you. You the mission. And I miss you. I miss you. It's the mission. And I miss you. I miss you. It's the mission. Yeah. He said, I never call. I never text. I'm never home. I always flex, but you can always bet. I'm close by with the team and you know they best. I'm blessed. I'm looking from my head. We call it blessed. We always eat and we never press. They feel like essence present like we're walking on TV. When I still see the dreams, in my dreams in 3D, riding in the city with my top off, your hair blowing in reality. Finally sets in. And finally says what's so different. 4 chances with 4 different women. 50%. Yo, 2 told me the truth, 2 others lied. Yo, that I miss you, I miss you. You the mission. That I miss you, I miss you. You the mission. And I miss you, I miss you. You the mission. And I. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I could have kept going. I'm done. That was it.
Okay, thank you.
That was different. Yeah, that was different. It was hard. It was different, especially doing with nobody watching. Like, it's crazy. I'm used to a crowd, so it's like you gotta make sure your position is correct. I liked it. I appreciate that. For real. So that was it. How was it? Was that good?
Yes, it was good.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate the opportunity. Listen, anytime y'all need me, thank you. Okay. Just holler at me. You can holler at me on Facebook, Elisha Boyd. You can holler at me on Instagram, which is going to be Elisha.boyd.54. Obviously at Instagram. And y'all just keep watching, man. That's the name of the EP. So just keep watching, keep your heads up, keep focused, man. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yes, definitely let us know when that EP drops and drop all your handles in the comments.
Absolutely. Y'all be blessed, man. Y'all be blessed. I gotta run.
All right.
See ya.
Right. You already know.
Well, next up, we're coming down to the close of another open mic. Yes. But I think that Nettie got one more piece you want to bless us with before we close it out.
But I don't want you to leave. Stay there with me, okay?
Are you gonna... Now you already know.
We're closing it out together.
Okay. Only because you asked.
Yeah, stay on. Okay.
All right.
You haven't heard this, but it's Fracture. Since everybody, since Nicki wants to, Bree Nix wants to always drop a new one. I'm gonna drop a new one for you. It's called Fractures. I'm just gonna go right into it. Pain that's knife deep is numbing, but it still finds time to dismember parts of my body. Robbed. My heart was taken for ransom, and I never gave any man permission to take anything that didn't belong to him. But I guess that you would call a stolen heart, an unspoken bitterness that ultimately perpetuates an untimely fictitious scheme of things. And nothing speaks more volumes than that of a mastermind with a master plan that manipulates its way to our hearts just to fracture it. Why do confused, mass incarcerated minded, lower than life scandals be the runner-ups of the forefront of the male pool to choose from? Living with each other unequally yoked with characters lower than a low-budget film doesn't really give us high hopes of each other's expectations either. Fractures. They come from all types of broken backgrounds, all sorts of spiritual neglect. Life nearly decapitates our men, knee deep in brothers' ashes, so deep it would have to take a man's really heart to reject the world's words that have defined him and choose to walk out his destiny God the Father has planned for him. Time is never usually on his side, but greater is he who is in him than he that is in the world can redeem the time. And in due time, his due diligence will line up with his destiny because fractures were exchanged for the blessings. Anointed are you to win and be the blessing for your kin, destroying the culture that has divided you from the rest from the beginning. Fractures. I can't hear you.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. That was so great. And look at
And,
you. You don't even want to do a second piece and look at you debuting stuff.
um, well, I mean, we was trying to, give the platform for the other people. So
Yeah,
I didn't
but we have to. We're former shy girls, so we have to show them
ex-
why we started this.
precisely.
And like I put down below, be sure to follow Nettie Lone Poetry on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. This is a very busy lady over here. She has
Hmm.
a whole lot going on, so
Yeah.
you don't want to miss anything.
I tell people all the time, follow me and keep up, keep up.
Yes, follow her and keep up because if she try to list everything, she won't end up forgetting. So you might as well follow because you know she was dope. And you want to hear more. So if you want to hear more, you want to follow her journey, be sure to follow her and subscribe to her YouTube page. And not only subscribe, hit that notification button. That way, whenever she posts a video, you will not miss a single thing.
Period.
And now I'm about to drop a piece on you guys. Um, this will probably be the last time you see us. Well, no, this is not going. I'm about to say the last time you see us together, but no, because you guys are going to tune into our poetry workshop on the 19th.
Yes.
But this is going to be the last time you see us on this platform, this open mic, and I just want to leave something to encourage you guys as you prepare to go into the new year, as you write in down your list and your goals. And if you need a place to write down those listening goals, head over to NickiDThePoet.org and buy one of our fabulous journals that we just put out. We have both bind and spiral journals. We have blank journals if you like drawing, but if you prefer the lines, we do have that too. We have a journal for everyone, so be sure to head over to NickiDThePoet.org and get your journal today. But on that tip, I just want to let you guys know because I know as the new year as the old year closes and the new year comes up, we always have this saying, "Oh, this year is going to be my year. This year is going to be my year," which in fact can be true only if we put the work in. And I keep been telling everyone that right now is the best time to prepare to put that work in. We always want to wait till it's officially the first, but as the year closes out, that's when you want to start planning these goals. And I just want to just leave this message that you're enough, that no matter what society tells you, no matter what people who's in your corner tells you, no matter what you see on Instagram that you compare yourself to, that you are enough. This is for the girl who's never been kissed, who lay awake at night struggling with the thought of whether or not she would be asked to the high school dance. She thinks maybe if I lift up my skirt, bend it over, and show everybody I can twerk, I can finally get a man. And then I will finally have some substance. What's wrong with me? If I'm too flawed, too bald, too ugly, I tried and tried and tried to fit in. But I just stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe it's time to end it all. Because after all, I'm the girl who's easy to forget. Her mom sees her sitting on the edge of her bed. Her mom goes up to her and lift her head up and say, "Baby girl, why do you walk around with a permanent frown? You walk around with your eyes glued to the ground as if you have nothing left to give. Do me a favor. Put your hand on your chest. You feel that? That's a breath. That means you still have purpose. Baby girl, don't you know that you're a queen? Price far above any ruby, above any dime. You were put on this earth for a greater purpose, not to be some man's side piece. You're not just something to appease his eyes, but deep down inside, you have a voice that the whole nation needs to hear. And just in case you haven't heard it in a while, let Nicki tell you again. You are enough. And that's the message I want to leave with everyone who's viewing this live right now, everyone who's going to catch the replay, that you are enough just the way you are. You don't have to change yourself to try to fit in. You don't have to manipulate your art to try to get views.
Right.
You are enough, and there's an audience out there waiting just for you that needs your voice and your art the way it is. And
Period.
as always, we thank you for joining us for another hashtag former shy girls. Nikki, I said Nikki, Nettie, do you have anything you want to say before we leave the people on tonight?
Yes. Let's for the Zoom out for poetry, not just for, it's also for song. And feel free to come and you can go on Nikki D thepoet.org, sign up to RSV. It's free.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's free. And then a little sneak peek. We are raffling off Shy Girl Speaks, that book. We're
Mm-hmm.
raffling off a Shy Girl Speaks sweatshirt. We're raffling off one of the journals. So we are raffling off a couple of items for you guys that you can get for free. I'm actually raffling off. I have an ebook that's coming out on the 28th, called the Shy Girls Guide to Self Publishing, and I'm actually going to raffle off that ebook. So not only are you going to get a sneak peek and get the ebook before anybody else, you're going to get some of these great gems that we're going to drop during this boot camp, and we can't wait to see you. So head over to nickidthepoet.org and register. And
Period.
that's it. That's it. We thank you guys for joining
Thank
us.
you. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Yes, your favorite shy girls signing out.